You are watching this video because the Office of Student Conduct has received information that you may have been involved in a violation of university conduct regulations. A report of alleged misconduct has been received, initiating the university's conduct process. By watching this video, you will better understand the mission of the Office of Student Conduct, your rights and responsibilities as a student going through this process, and options for resolution of conduct violations. As members of the University of Georgia community, we aspire to uphold the three pillars of the Arch: wisdom, justice, and moderation. These pillars foster an environment where students and organizations can enjoy their own rights while respecting the rights of others. The Office of Student Conduct partners with our community to uphold these guiding principles through a procedure referred to as the conduct process. As a department within the Division of Student Affairs, our mission is to enhance the learning environment for members of the University of Georgia. Student Conduct is committed to a fair educational process that helps students move forward from the incident and understand accountability and the impact of their behavior on the university and Athens communities. Student Conduct handles non-academic misconduct. Incidents of alleged misconduct can be reported by faculty, staff, students, law enforcement, community members, and others. A student may be subject to the conduct process and also to prosecution by local, state, or federal law enforcement agencies. Resolution by one is not contingent on the other. However, the resolution of a university conduct case may be required prior to any criminal proceeding. In either event, students retain the rights, guarantees, and protections afforded to, and the responsibilities held by, all citizens. It is important to understand some of the differences between the university's conduct process and the legal system. First, the conduct process utilizes regulations outlined in the Code of Conduct. These regulations are not criminal statutes. They have been adopted by the university to facilitate the desired environment and educational goals of the university, and to protect the rights and privileges of its students. Second, the standard of evidence outlined in the Code of Conduct may also be different than that a student might face in a criminal prosecution. The university's conduct process applies a standard of preponderance of the evidence, meaning that a decision will be made based on whether it is more likely than not that a violation occurred. For more information about student rights and responsibilities, refer to Section 1 of the Code of Conduct. So what's next? As outlined in the email you received, you have 5 business days to schedule a meeting with your conduct officer. During this meeting, you will be advised of the incident and of any alleged violations, and you will be able to share your perspective of the incident. Following this conversation, your conduct officer will determine which, if any, of the alleged violations are to be resolved through the conduct process, and advise you about the options for resolving conduct violations. You may choose to resolve your case during the initial meeting with your conduct officer. Or, at this point, you may take the opportunity to consult with outside individuals before deciding upon a resolution, and schedule a follow-up meeting. There are 2 options for resolution: an informal resolution or a formal resolution. The informal resolution is a continued conversation between you and your conduct officer. The conduct officer will work with you to develop sanctions that allow you to accept responsibility, to be held accountable, and understand the impact of your actions. However, if you dispute that a conduct violation has taken place, reject the informal resolution, or do not agree with the sanctions resulting from the informal resolution agreement, the case will be resolved through the formal resolution process. The formal resolution process involves an investigation by the Office of Student Conduct and then a formal hearing administered by the University Judiciary. University Judiciary is a student organization whose members have studied and received extensive training regarding the procedures for university hearings and the university conduct regulations. For a more detailed description of the formal resolution process, please refer to the Code of Conduct. This concludes our overview of the student conduct process. For more information about the process, the Code of Conduct, or campus resources, please review the Code of Conduct and visit our website.